It is the home opener, and we are bringing you all the action here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. The players are excited for this one, and I know the fans are making lots of noise for this one, too. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Phantoms just start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Gets down low and blocks the shot. The Vikings have it now. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Slides it up front. Here's a short pass to Crooks. Knocked away. The Phantoms have it now. Steps across the blue line. Here's a stretch pass to Mustafa. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crunched.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does in that first hit.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Guzda's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. What an opportunity, and it just climbed over the net there. I thought it was in.
Well, I thought it was in as well, James. Now, he is all around the puck, doing all of the details and habits right. He's going to cash in at some point.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Heads to the back of the net. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Back to the point, they set it up. Sends a pass over. And that goes wide of everything. The Vikings move the puck in the defensive zone. Hinders moving it ahead. Gets it over to Jacobson. Broken up with a stick. Lehigh Valley's across the blue line. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Vikings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sent into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Lipinski. Takes the feed in the back end. Denies him! Puck scooped up by Southern. Grabs it in his own end. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Mays. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Puck grab by Carter. The Phantoms played along the wing. Great stretch pass as he connects. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Vikings scoop up along the boards. And a great save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Tries to feed it over to Lipinski. Takes the feed from off the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Knuble. Sends it in deep. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
If you'd like a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Lehigh Valley's coaches will be happy through the first 20 minutes of the game, James. I mean, the key to the game is getting the puck and having it, retaining it, and that's exactly what they've done. They've owned possession time. I just think they can be more aggressive around the net front in the offensive zone. If they can do that and get some good high-danger scoring chances, I think they'll get on the board.
The Vikings have it against the wall, and it's kicked away. Works it across to Nemec. Takes a shot. Scores! There it is! His first of the season, and look at the smile there!
Well, without a ton of... in space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Handles the pass. Gives them nothing in front.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire on your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Lehigh Valley's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nemec. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Stopped by the goaltender.
Now, this is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
He got all of that one. Angles it over to Mustafa. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Here's a chance. The Vikings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Yaremko. Moves the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Moves the puck to Kavanaugh. Fires it on net. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he puts it over the net.
You don't find yourself in this area too often in a game. You have to cash in. He just sails it high over the net.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Loses the coverage there. Quick feed to Southern. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Southern. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gusta. Denies him again.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot. Get in front of it and making the save.
Misses just up and over. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net, because, man, he needs a rest.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Muffs the shot attempt. They've really got him on their heels here now. Scooped up by the knee. Picked up along the boards. Oh, what a stop right there. Keep it a minute. In the final moments of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Stankoven. Sends the pass down low. The Vikings gain control of the puck. Pass back to the point. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Lehigh Valley's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they've got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. Flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
The Vikings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, comes up with a stop. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Vikings lead it 1-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Handles it again. Oh, tried to put it in on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Picked up along the wall by Conrad. Tries to get the puck to Crooks. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Phantoms move it ahead. What a steal in his own end. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone.
The Phantoms have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot! Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations so that one feels good.
Sutherland stick handling in his own zone. Here's a chance! Off the outside of the iron and will play on.
Lehigh Valley's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
Gets the puck in deep. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides the puck over. The Vikings take possession of the neutral zone. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Puts it on net. Just wide. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Urenko's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick pass to Sutherland. And now he moves it to Hextall. The Vikings gain possession. Slides it diagonally to Urenko. Uses the force on that hit. And the save. And he takes the pass. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Loses his balance on the play. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Bellinger's got it in the defensive end. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Scooped up along the wall by Carter. Lehigh Valley's got it against the boards. Here they come on the rush. Great defensive stick work on the play. The Vikings pick up in all alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Scrum along the boards. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Lehigh Valley's regained possession of the puck. The Vikings take possession here in the open ice. And a little body contact on that play. Takes the pass. And that's just out of reach. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Vikings finally return home on the schedule and get a little home cooking and hopefully some home fans behind them. Looking forward to that one. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. It's do or die, and it's hero time. It's overtime. Let's go. And that's a great heads-up play by Gustav. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Hextall's won the draw. And he's able to handle that one. Grabbed along the boards by Hextall. And it gets that one too. Whoa! Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Conrad's taking it from his own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Shot, puts it off the inside of the iron. Sends the feed in front. Picked off in front. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Denied that one. Here they come on the attack. Game on a stick. Scores! There's your overtime winner. He's... Oh! They scratched and they deserve that win tonight.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.